everybody? It's B-Side. Welcome to another video. Fan favorite Jesse coming in 5th.
I didn't come in 5th.
I know.
Gave me your mom. Anyway, sorry. Blue Eyes.
Blue Eyes, deck
Oh my
profiles,
God.
topping locals. Is this Blue Eyes Primite?
This is Blue Eyes Primate.
How many cards in the main deck?
It's going to be 41.
Let's get into it.
All right, so starting off with one of the coolest dragons ever, we got 3 Ether Barrel starter. It sets a card. It's awesome. To play around Fualos today, I used the effect to tribute himself to dump the Blue Eyes that I wanted to summon.
That's funny. That's really funny.
Yeah, instead of doing like normal line. People forget this dumps. I also dump all over everybody. On to the next best starter. You need common rarities.
I hate you so much, dude. That's disgusting.
Sage, great starter, coupled with Maiden, also a starter. Yeah, these have been great all day. The only person I lost to in the room was Jacob Z. I can't. That dude's cracked.
Yeah.
These is technically engine, so
yes.
Valor's just gonna go in this portion of the deck profile. Hand traps later.
Yeah.
But yeah, 3 Valor and ignore the rarities. Anyway, 2 Ultimate Engine of Destruction. I prefer this artwork. It's the best.
Wow, you got rid of the ulti I traded you.
I never did anything to begin with. I'm taking it to work with me, so it can sit on my desk.
Resolves.
And then the greatest card in the entire deck.
Search's Barrel.
Old Habits Die Hard.
Yeah.
I love Mag. If this goes to 0, we riot.
Yeah.
On to spells. 3 Lordly Load.
Yep.
Rip. I bought this at the worst time possible for 2 weeks later for them to announce the reprint. I'm about to start going feral around here soon, man. I also have the drill beam for it. I'm on 1, some people are 2. Shut the hell up. 1's fine.
Yeah, you recycle it.
This was pretty pivotal today for securing a couple games. I ended up playing a lot of grindy decks today. There was the Odeon player, and then there was an Argo Start player, so this was just clutch holding it.
Nice.
Bricking on one of the Blue Eyes and being like, all right, well, this is acceptable in this situation because now the drill beam's live. It helps break boards when you see it, so it's weird how powerful it is. 3 Wishes, people are like, oh, I don't want to brick on it, and it's Ash Fade. It is a starter, and it adds 2. I do understand siding it out, though. I like the ratio where if you're going second, you're not going to play the trap card. You can side up 1, sure, whatever.
Yeah.
It does become worse as the game goes on because there's
yes, it certainly does.
But it's still a starter, and in a deck that kind of does brick on hand traps sometimes. You just want consistency, so you'd be stupid not to play the 3 most times. 1 Field Spell, 1 Roar. These are my spell targets for Blue Eye mentioning spells.
Yeah, I thought that too. Mausoleum of White does not mention Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Oh, it doesn't.
So you can't add it off of
That's
Wishes.
crazy. It searches Burst Stream of Destruction, though.
It does.
So technically there's only 1. But whatever. This is searchable. It's going in my hand anyway. I always have it.
Resolves.
Tactics called by.
Of course.
What can I say? This is a format for it.
Yes.
And then onto the traps. True Light and Majesty of the White. This, along with Tyrant, you are securing the game. Just constantly recycling it. Even Lightstorm Dragon today that came up.
Nice.
Recycling it. And onto the hand traps. 3 Ash, 3 Droll. Droll back in the main. Jacob Z was very proud. This did catch a couple people off guard.
Yeah,
so.
dude.
This is mainly because I didn't want to get mermailed. It was either that or Bistials because Blue Eyes is everywhere. 3 Nib, people don't respect it. 3 Imperm.
Beautiful.
Thank you. That's 41.
16 hard cards in the 16 hand traps in the main.
Yep. So we'll get on to the extra deck. This extra deck's kind of scuffed because I wanted to have my cake and eat it too, and I haven't missed the 3rd Spirit, but I'm only on 2. I kind of want to play the 3rd, so I think I'm going to cut the Crimson Dragon package.
Okay.
Yeah, but this is another
I didn't even know you were on the Crimson Dragon package. Why aren't you playing Synchro Rumble?
Who cares? I have an Ultimate Spirit. I kind of want 2 back. Because
oh, okay, yeah.
Casture could rip it. Otherwise, you could cycle through it and just want another actual negate. Just simple. Lightstorm Dragon, honorary, Blue Eyes card. This has been put in work today. Like I said, I played a lot of I said, the Odeon and then Argo Star, so you can imagine this just put in work.
Yes, absolutely.
Coming out of nowhere. This didn't come out today, but in theory, this is very good.
A Tempite card.
I did actually hard make this today with a Bistial and a Light Tuner.
Nice.
Azure Eyes, Tyler Hansen.
What?
Yeah, Tyler Hansen put me onto this. I saw him revive it during his end phase. I would argue it's a little win more, but at the same time too, like you make this against Rhizome, like what can they do?
Yeah, they can't pop your stuff, so your stuff sticks.
So this will come back, this will revive a dragons, and you can pretty much kill for game on there.
Yeah.
And like I said, these are nice.
Yeah.
Crimson Cipher. The only thing is, this is very win more. So I'm thinking maybe I just want the third spirit in there. It's a control deck anyway. Sometimes you don't need to go balls to the wall to win.
Yeah.
On the links, 2 spirit, 1 spheres, and 1 liner. This is mandatory. With all the mirror matches and stuff, like, people are giving me their maidens.
Yes.
Thank you for giving me a starter. So that was awesome. Shout out to Brandon Danowski today for the upgrade. I can't believe. I know I had one of these sitting somewhere,
nice.
but that dude's a sweetheart. Shout out to him. He's struggling through it. Send Brandon your support. And then shout out to Tyler P, the cool Tyler, for this movie pack upgrade. And then on to the last card, Typhon.
Yeah, that card's broken.
Typhon's great. That put in work today against one of your matches. He just unfortunately had a starter.
Yes.
But, on the side deck, I am always going to have a soft spot for Bestials, Baldric being my favorite.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, with
It's
Blue
just
Eyes,
better in Blue Eyes.
This solos detonators.
Yeah,
so,
it does.
that's good. And then I dedicated a lot of Malice hate because, strictly speaking, Malice is very represented, and it is in a deck that it's so ignorant. It's so not real. People are not good having Bestial plus Allure plus Dormouse plus the Trap. So you got to play 3 Chaos Hunter, 3 Lance, 41 cards. You're not going to see it.
Yes,
And
I
then
agree. I never see hand traps against them.
3 back row, and then 3 Judgment. This was Strike, but people are going back to board breakers, especially because they know if they hit the Blue Eyes back row, that kind of can be it, especially with the True Light popping your field. So Judgment is just, you gotta. And then, of course, Blue Eyes hate, but this has been great board breaking all today, especially with now people trying at the new Odeon stuff. It's been great to have board breakers again that like sweet back row.
All right, thanks, fan favorite Jesse. Congratulations on topping. Subscribe for more.
Subscribe.